The future of retail now, transformative technology solutions for the retail industry. Consumers have a lot of choices. Marketers are vying for their attention inside the home, outside of the home, in stores. In retail, employees and good customer service can really be the differentiator. Technology is really only functional today. It's not utilized to the extent to create an emotional engaging experiences which tie both the employees and the consumers together to create a much better and richer shopping experience. Well, that's all about to change. But, however, the consumer ecosystem today is pretty old school. The way that advertisers attract people into the stores is somewhat disparate. They start with traditional advertising means, such as broadcast TV and print flyers. Then once consumers are in the store, there's quick product information on printouts, coupons. Advertisers have done a very good job of activating customers online through clickable web ads that really engage their consumers and get them to be high touch with the brand. And then they've also done a good job of extending the brand through brand placement with high profile people. For consumers, the story makes sense, but for retailers and businesses, it's challenging because the content lives in very different areas and in different formats, and it's very burdensome and expensive for retailers to maintain broadcast advertising medium, in-store collateral, .com online digital properties, and then also relationships with sponsors. The IdentityMine Retail In-Store System, IRIS, ties all of these things together, starting with attracting consumers in through an interactive storefront, bringing them in through engaging them with interactive experiences, and then extending all the way outside of the store with mobile and web properties. All of these are tied together through common digital experiences where the same digital assets can be leveraged, creating a better experience and a lower cost for retailers. The first step in the IdentityMine retail in-store system is to attract customers in, not only from outside the store, but once they're inside the store, there's a lot competing for their attention. What you see here is a 3D display with an aspirational image. This image is so compelling that it draws the consumer in, and then they end up interacting with the touchscreen below. These 3D images can be developed from standard content which is re-rendered. Second is to engage them. Once they actually get to that kiosk and are ready to touch, now there's no wasting of time. We can provide them quick access to product information. We can even expose them to promotions on products that they may not have been thinking about that are in and about the store. Also, you can provide small snippets of the Sunday flyer where there are promotions that go on that include information about products on the how-to or do-it-yourself, or just simply tell the story by the manufacturer through video and images and data that they normally are not able to provide within the store. And also there's a lag time in terms of getting print materials into the store as opposed to having a connected device which can deliver that information up to date. What you see on the right here are two solutions that IdentityMine has developed. The first one is an interactive device selector, which allows customers to not only quickly sort through the different devices available and select them based on their own desires and needs, but it also allows them to connect the devices to the machine and actually watch, for example, in this case, a pulse oximeter, transfer data and graph the data on your pulse rate and your oxygen levels, and then store that information up online to show additional value that the device brings as opposed to just purchasing the device and using it as a standalone device. The second solution that you see is our brand sponsor platform, which allows sponsors to place their content within the store and have people look and browse through their content, but also tie it into the particular venue. so they can show where their products are sold and also provide couponing and incentives directly from this digital platform to drive customers from the platform once they've interacted with the product's information to the actual locations where they sell the products. And last but not least, the ability to extend brands from their web properties into the store and from the store back into web properties. So what you see on the top right is the ability to take content and product information and repurpose it for use on a Surface unit using our product selector solution. This really reduces the cost to create assets, but it also allows people to have the same information and look and feel when they're in the store as well as on the .com properties. It's a pretty unique tie between the two. On the bottom, what you see is somewhat of the reverse. It's the ability to take a picture of a Microsoft tag, which is next to the price, and allow your cell phone to be directed to a website where that particular product's information is, much more detailed information, and that caches it on the phone and allows them to take that information with them. So if the consumer doesn't have time or is not sure about the purchase, they can literally grab that information and experience the either the product brand outside of the store or the actual retailer's brand or both outside of the store. This really extends the experience outside the brick and mortar, and which is currently limited to that particular location. When that consumer leaves the store, they leave that experience completely behind. Whereas here you could take it with you. In summary, IdentityMine's retail in-store system, Iris, we have four solutions which start with attract and loop all the way through the store, outside of the store, and then drive repeat business back to the store. Starting with the interactive display wall as an attract mode, we have technologies that tile together a display and allow for a very large scale interactive experience, as well as the kiosk experience that you saw earlier. We have a product promotion and mapping solution which allows promotions to be shown. Again, all of these can be tied off of the same content. Product selector solution, which allows a customer to dive a lot deeper into a product and explore that product, either products within the store and or products which brand sponsors would like to show. And then lastly, the mobile connect solution, which extends outside of the store and hopefully gives consumers a lot more information to then drive them back to the store to make a purchase. So who are these guys, IdentityMine? A little bit about us. This is where we're located. We have 6 different locations. We're a global operation. We have 7 core services in addition to the solutions that we offer. The services business is actually our core business. And out of these 7 services, highlight the application development, which is end-to-end development from creative and concept all the way through production code and deployment. One of the unique aspects of our company is that we have both the creative design services as well as the development services under one roof, whereas traditional services companies have focused on one or the other. This allows us a really unique perspective. It also allows us to build some of the products that we build, but also it gives us an insight into the problems that our customers may face. We have an expertise in Microsoft technologies. And here's our list of clients, and we've done a lot of work for all of these clients. Please contact us at sales@identitymine.com or 866-4IDMine.